Hey, I'm Ron Clark from Clark Auction. You're a bit early this week, so you've caught us where we're not overly prepared. However, there's some exciting things going on. I can show you a few things that are coming up in our January 2012 sale, which are nice and interesting. We have this painting here by a well-known artist and a very desirable artist called Lamar Dodd. It's a cityscape. And we got some paintings by an artist called John Wenger down here. And they're beautifully framed from a Manhattan estate. These are going to go in January because we've closed off the December sale already. However, in December, which is coming up next Sunday, we have this made for Cartier. It's all sterling and gold, believe it or not. It's a model of a car. I suppose when the economy was good, people were buying these type of things. But it's 95 ounces of sterling and an ounce of gold. Anyway, also, we have this magnificent painting by Sol LeWitt, a contemporary artist. Nice big gouache on paper. It should be 20 to 30,000 estimate. Anyway, rather than sidetrack you, let's show you what we have coming up next Sunday. We have a beautiful pair of campaign style chests. Great quality, quite useful. Together with a matching desk. Everything's a bit messy because we're not set up for the viewing yet, and this will give you an idea of how stuff comes in and out all the time. This sterling just came in this afternoon. This jade, this painting, and this mirror all came from a call in Peter Stuyvesant, Peter Cooper Village in the city. Anyway, also one of the highlights of our December sale is this magnificent Italian armoire. It's all beautifully carved and painted and gilt decorated. There's also a full-size putti that sits on the crown that we have to put up there. We have this 19th century Rococo giltwood mirror. Nice mirror, but as is up here, I just noticed. And for our mid-century lovers, who we always have a lot of stuff for, we have these signed Silas C&L end tables, sort of, how would you call them, free-form end tables, a pair of them, they're metal. On top we have a nice pair of mid-century brass lamps. This is another C&L, quite a rare mixed metal table. Staying in the mid-century vein, we have a very unusual pair of marble chairs. We believe they're Italian. We don't know who the designer is, but they came from a local estate. They've been in their garage since literally the 50s. And we have this magnificent looking 3-tier, it's dyed parchment and brass, mid-century. I would call it a dumbwaiter or, etagere. Very interesting. As you know, I'm sure the Chinese market is very strong. We've got this beautiful, magnificent Satsuma vase. Came from a local estate. It's going to be one of our many Asian items. This is where we hold the auctions, as you know. We have a big eclectic mix in here once again. We got a beautiful Asian chair with mother of pearl inlay. We have a highlight, which is this magnificent Persian carpet. As you see, we're not set up fully yet, but this carpet is 12.5 foot by 25 foot. It's signed. It's, I believe, a Zerillian design. It's all these urns displaying flowers and birds. Absolutely phenomenal carpet in magnificent condition. I can show you the fineness of the weave at the back there, look. That was handmade. A lot of Irish fellas doing that, sitting around on a table. That's why we don't make them in Dublin. Now also with these, we have a leather Chesterfield sofa, very desirable. People love these. They're very decorative. Good for the old Englishman's home, with the dog. Sit them up there, very comfortable, people like them. And one thing I like in the sale is this Italian table. Beautiful carving on the drawers, just nice looking, nice patina from a local estate. I suppose you can nearly call this a farmhouse table, which is great looking. Just very decorative. It's got age. And it's also very useful. And now, apart from useful, we go into the sort of stuff that's very decorative but not very useful. We have a horse head, just to keep up with the usual things in Clark, having the nice and unusual stuff. We got this, looks like a driftwood horse head. You know, if it was over in Italy, they'd probably be looking at the mafia for it. Then we have this Asian cart. Any budding vegetable seller or flower seller could use this. We have other carpets, of course. We've got our usual dining room tables, chairs. We have a beautiful Georgian mahogany china cabinet here. Nice condition. It's very nice, all mullioned doors. Then on the art front, we have this painting by an artist called Paul Gagny. Nice French scene, very nicely done. Boulevard Madeleine in Paris. Nice quality, nice style. One of my, not an overly valuable painting, but a painting I like a lot here. It's unframed, it's probably from the 40s. In the Latin style, but just nice quality painting. It's signed up at the top right. We haven't figured that out who it is as of yet. Last sale we had a painting by this artist, did very well. This is a Russian-American artist called Moisey Kogan. It's a very nice impression, sort of primitive impressionist scene, but nice and colourful painting. The people liked him. This is an artist called Thierry Poncelet. What he does is he buys 19th century portrait paintings or family paintings, and then what he does is, should you want, you can have your dog painted instead of their heads. Very exciting, you know. We have 4 by this artist in the sale. This is the first time I've seen something by this guy. We don't see them too often. They just came from a local estate. You know, on a decorative level, we've got sconces. These are bronze. We've got other pairs around. And we have, this is very strange, it's gilt metal, maybe bronze with onyx inserts of etagere, Victorian. Clawfoot etagere, very decorative. Not often you see one of these. Or not often I have seen one. We have, this is Victorian ebonized cabinet. It actually came with a big clock on it originally. We have the clock, but we have that in the smalls room. Has a nice brass plaque on the center. Market's a bit off on this type of stuff, but a few years ago, it'll be back, but a few years ago it was very strong. This is Bruce, one of the appraisers, Bruce Anderson, an appraiser works with. Maybe we get his opinion on a few items in the sale. He's got a different take on things than me.
Well, I think these chairs are pretty rare. It's a set of 6 bent wood and stick and ball, 2 armchairs, 4 side chairs, probably Austrian. Very good 19th century carved wood frame, French frame. Not gessoed, but carved. Original finish, could use a little cleaning up. 4 chairs here.
Yeah, these are by a guy called Jorgens. Nice quality, sort of like a cow horn back. Very like Hans Wegner. Yeah. Then into the smalls room, Steve, we have, as always, a lot of sterling silver. And we seem to get a lot of Judaica, which does very well up here in Westchester. We've spice towers, Megillas, etrog boxes, all sorts of things. We have a Nantucket basket, which is quite different. People like them. This is all sterling. We have Tiffany, we have Gorham, we have clocks. We have quite a collection of clocks to sell. And this putty is what sits on top of the armoire. That's the missing. He must have jumped off and gone in there. And we keep the mixture going. You know, we've got a beautiful pair of ivory Asian seated figures, quite large. Some Asian enamel vases. I'll take that off you and show you. There you go. Nice quality. Good size. Signed on the base. This is what they're looking for right now. The Asian market's very strong. Has been for a long time. It's good to have something that's booming. We've got some vintage teddy bears. It is the holiday or the Christmas now, so we try and give quite a mixture of stuff. This is very interesting. I haven't seen one before. I said I like this type of Americana. This is a penguin doorstop. I've not seen one before, so hopefully it's rare, but doorstops can do well in general. And we've got some Native American stuff, not too old. We have a beautiful piece of jade, nice jade mirror here. Last sale we had a jade mirror similar, did about 8,000, so it's nice to have this one in the sale. These are what they call blackamoors. It's an Austrian bronze. The place is still topsy-turvy because we haven't set it up yet, but this is a very nice modernist bronze sculpture. Came from a Long Island estate. Anyway, we have, this is a French bronze by an artist called Dumas, with some magnificent Chinese porcelain plaques. We've had a good sprinkling of animals. So we got a monkey here, that's very desirable actually, a nice old one. It's a glazed terracotta monkey. And this is by a very good artist, a bronze by Manet Katz. Well, we got another, this is a very nice clock. This was the clock that sat on top of the black lacquered case inside. Beautiful clock. We'll see how the market takes this, but a few years this was to go. This is very desirable. It'll still do well, but. Then we have more Satsuma, but we have this pair of Satsuma vases out there made into lamps. They came from a Florida estate, believe it or not. Asian vase. We have this porcelain here, which is very desirable. It's called Flora Danica, one of the most popular porcelains there is. We've a little demi-tasse set of this, which should do very well. It's sort of allegorical. Highly desirable by a company called Royal Copenhagen. And we've got some nice Baccarat for this season. We have Baccarat, we have Waterford, we have Murano, we have Steuben. Now what should I show you? Last but not least, we have a very interesting painting. I haven't seen it. Must have been taken off the wall somewhere. Very interesting Israeli painting that I think is this one here. This will be put up on the wall soon, but it's probably done in the 50s. It's by an Israeli artist called Ben Asher, but it's very well done, sort of illustration, but it's quite a significant time, I think, in the Middle East climate. It's just very, very well done painting, sort of luminous. And there's lots of other paintings. Unfortunately, they will be out for the viewing, which everyone is more than welcome to come to. We have it on Friday and Saturday from noon to 6 p.m. and you can view the day of the auction, which is Sunday at 2 p.m.